Hi there, Chris here, and this isn't quite a review as it's more of a bringing awareness to a particular product. I backed this Kickstarter, I think it was like a year ago, and it is Coyote and Crow. And this book, this is an RPG, Dungeons and Dragons, any RPG out there. Really, really fantastic. I really enjoyed the concept for this RPG, and I am a fan of RPGs. I don't get to play them too often, but I do enjoy them. And yeah, when I saw this, I was like very, very intrigued. I wanted to learn more about it, and as going through and studying about it and everything like that, yeah, it really kind of speaks to me. Being identifying with the idea and the culture and everything like that. But of course, like they put up the Kickstarter and it was funded like that. It did really, really well on Kickstarter. I'm not 100% sure if you can still get like back to Kickstarter or if this is just going to be start hitting shelves all over the place. But yeah, the company is, what's the company name? Just Coyote and Crow.net. Coyoteandcrow.net. Anyway, this book is thick. It's a hardcover book I got. I think they do a soft cover. But yeah, basically here's what the premise is. Here's what the premise is for this. This is a science fantasy role-playing in an uncolonized future. Coyote and Crow, that's the game. I'll just read you the back of the jacket here. More than 700 years ago, a massive disaster changed the course of history. The world was plunged into centuries of darkness. But the event also introduced the Adenandi, the gift, a strange mark that appeared on all life. This mark would have an enduring impact on humanity. Centuries later, the earth is healing. New, advanced nations have risen. Ancient legends stir. Coyote and Crow is a tabletop role-playing game set in an alternate future where colonization of Americas never happened. In this world that is both familiar and entirely new, you'll take on the role of heroic characters adventuring in a challenging landscape. Coyote and Crow is a bold look into the different future full of possibilities and fresh perspectives created and developed by a diverse indigenous-led team. So, I don't think I need to point out, why I was intrigued by this and I was interested in this and, felt compelled to back this project. But yeah, this thing is huge. Just quick look at the inside here. Created, written, and developed by Connor Alexander of the Cherokee Nation. And I'm sure many of you already know where I fit in as far as, background. Anyway, doesn't matter. Table of contents. Section 1. Weia's lesson. Message to players. Brief introduction to role-playing. Role-playing in a world of Coyote and Crow. Making a Macessing and the world beyond. Languages and communication. The Adenandi. Technology. And of course, section 2 goes into characters, equipment, goals and progress. Section 3 goes into the D12 system. And then, of course, it talks about how to playing the game, damage, death, and healing. Section 4 talks about getting started, forging your saga, the 3-path concept, interpreting the rules, icons and legends, encounter at station 54, then the final notes, English glossary, game turns glossary, and then the index at 472. At page 470. What's the total page count on this book? 472 plus a character sheet and... Oh no, there's more. Dang, I missed a few parts here. There's a card section here. Look at that. Some of these words might be a little bit familiar for some folk like myself. Oh, it's got a nice little map on the back, kind of showing the layouts of everything. But anyway, yeah, I've barely scratched the surface as far as what's all entailed in this book. It's got lots of little art sections and such. I'm really looking forward to getting into this. And yeah, for any of you role-playing enthusiasts out there, looking for something new, a different world, a different way of, just an different environment, really. You know, and you do enjoy some sci-fi elements. I know, like cyberpunk and stuff like that, right? This, I don't think is more like a cyberpunk kind of thing. I think this is a bit more of, I don't know, it's hard to say, because again, I think, again, this is something different. Feels very original as far as like what the initial concept of everything is, I should say. I'm talking in the past tense because what I was reading when I was looking at the Kickstarter for this. But very, very interesting. A huge book. I look forward to more expansions from this. And you know what would be really, really cool? Being a miniature painter myself, is that this started to have accompanying models and things like that to help us, you know, play out our games and such. So check it out, Coyote and Crow. If you can pick it up through the Kickstarter or what have you, or if you can find it at your local game shops, give it a try. And yeah, let me know what you think. And if you're close to me and you're interested in playing out a couple games and seeing, you know, what this is all about, don't be shy about sending me a DM there. DM? You know what I mean. Sending me some DMs. Anyway, that's it. That's it for this. I'll probably be talking more about this in the future. So if this kind of thing interests you, again, don't forget to leave thumbs up, likes, follows, comments, subscribes, all that. And yeah, I'll be sure to get on top of this, because yeah, I was very, very excited about this one when this was announced. It feels like years ago, but yeah. Coyote and Crow RPG, for everybody out there who loves them some RPGing action. Yeah, this was an automatic for me. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Big thank you to my patrons. Without your support, this channel would not be able to continue to do what it is that I do. And so a huge thank you to everybody out there. Thank you through the continued support of the patrons and all the brand new patrons. Huge thank you. And of course, take care of your brushes and they'll take care of you. And I will see you guys in the next video.